What if I told you the single biggest obstacle to your success isn't your talent, your resources, or your luck? It's your certainty. You believe you see the world clearly, but 99% of people are trapped in a mental prison they don't even know exists. Today, we're handing you the key. These are the 11 brutal truths about your own mind that will set you free. Truth number 1. Certainty is not a sign of intelligence. It's a symptom of confinement. We crave certainty. It feels safe. But the greatest minds in history, from Socrates to Feynman, understood a terrifying secret. The more you truly know, the more you realize you don't know. That feeling of absolute certainty you have about your politics, your career path, your relationships, it isn't knowledge. It's the wall of your prison. It's the rigid bar that stops you from seeing what's really possible. They just accumulate information that confirms what they already believe. Real growth, real freedom, begins the moment you can say, I might be wrong about this. Truth number 2. You are the easiest person to fool. Physicist Richard Feynman said this, and it's the foundation of all wisdom. Your brain is not designed to see truth. It's designed for survival. It creates shortcuts, called cognitive biases, to make sense of a chaotic world. The confirmation bias makes you seek out evidence that you rewrite and ignore everything that proves you wrong. It's why you only watch news that agrees with you. It feels good, but it's intellectual poison. Pause the video for a second. Pause, seriously. Ask yourself, what's one belief I hold that I've never seriously challenged? That's your starting point. Truth number 3. The most important knowledge is what you do and know you do and know. Think of your knowledge as a small, lit clearing in an infinite forest. Everything you know is inside that circle of light. The known unknowns are the things you can see at the edge of the clearing. You know they exist, but you can't see them clearly. But the unknown unknowns? That's the rest of the infinite forest. Its entire realities, concepts, and possibilities your current mind frame can't even comprehend. You can't look for them because you don't even know they exist. Escaping the prison means accepting that 99.9% of reality is in that forest, and your job is to make your clearing a little bigger every day. Truth number 4. Confidence is often a mask for incompetence. You've heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect. Incompetent people are often blissfully unaware of their incompetence. They stand on Mount Stupid, shouting their certainty to the world. But here's the part people miss. The experts, the true masters, are down in the valley of despair. They're the ones who are slightly underconfident because they are so acutely aware of the vast complexity of their field. If you feel 100% confident, you should be terrified. It's a red flag that you're missing something huge. This is one of those life-changing secrets you need to hear. True wisdom feels less like confidence and more like humble curiosity. Truth number 5. Epistemic humility is not weakness. It's a strategic weapon. Let's get this straight. This isn't about self-deprecation or thinking you're worthless. That's just another ego trap. This is about an accurate assessment of your cognitive capacity. It's the cold, hard, tactical understanding that your perspective is limited. A general who underestimates the enemy loses the war. A CEO who underestimates the market goes bankrupt. You, underestimating the complexity of reality, will live a small reactive life. Humility is your reconnaissance. It's the tool you use to see the battlefield clearly. Truth number 6. True intellectual growth isn't about learning more. It's about unlearning. We think of getting smarter as adding more books, facts, and ideas to our brain. That's stage 1 thinking. The real journey, the path to liberation, is about dismantling the faulty frameworks you've built. It's about questioning the very foundations of your beliefs. What assumptions did your parents, your teachers, your culture give you that you've never examined? Finding one of those and destroying it is more valuable than reading 100 books. What is one lie you've believed about yourself your whole life? Type, "I'll start unlearning" in the comments below if you're ready to begin. Truth number 7. To succeed, you must first imagine your own failure. This is a brutally effective tool used by the world's top performers. It's called a primordium. Before you start any project, launch any business, or make any big life decision, get your team together and say this: imagine we are 1 year in the future. We failed. It was a catastrophe. What went wrong? This simple act shatters overconfidence. It bypasses our brain's desire to only see the positive and forces us to confront the risks we've been ignoring. It turns anxiety into a tool. Truth number 8. The smartest people in history were catastrophically wrong. Bloodletting was the consensus medical treatment for centuries. The smartest physicists before Einstein were certain the universe was static. Every generation has a set of obvious truths that the next generation sees as absurd. Spend time studying these moments. It's a powerful dose of humility. It reminds you that some of the things you are most certain about right now will be a punchline in 100 years. This isn't depressing. It's liberating. It frees you from the need to be right now. Truth number 9. You must actively seek your own contradiction. Your mind is a confirmation-seeking missile. To override that programming, you need a new mandate. If you're a hardcore capitalist, read Marx. If you're a devout atheist, read ancient mystical texts. Not to be converted, but to train your mind to hold opposing ideas without collapsing. A theoretical physicist who reads poetry isn't wasting time. They're reminding themselves that reality is stranger than their equations can suppose. This is your intellectual gym. It's where you build the muscle to handle complexity. This one line will change how you see arguments forever. The goal isn't to win. It's to understand. Truth number 10. The path to freedom begins with disillusionment. This is stage 1 of Plato's escape plan. It's that moment where you encounter something that shatters your worldview, an anomaly you can't explain. Maybe it's a personal failure, a crisis of faith, or a sudden realization that the life you've built feels empty. Most people run from this feeling. They distract themselves. They numb it. They double down on their old beliefs. You can't. You have to turn and face it. That feeling of disillusionment isn't the end. It's the beginning. It's the key turning in the lock of your prison. Truth number 11. You are not your framework. This is the ultimate truth. Humility allows you to see that your beliefs, your opinions, your entire personality, it's a framework you've built, or more likely, one that was given to you. But it is not you. Realizing this gives you the power to become the architect of your own mind. You can step outside the framework, examine it, and decide which parts to keep and which to tear down. You stop being a prisoner of your own perception and start becoming the one who designs it. This is the goal. This is what it means to live a deeper life. So, there they are. 11 brutal truths. This isn't a list of easy mindset tips. This is a philosophical toolkit for dismantling your own reality so you can build a better one. It's about trading the comfort of certainty for the power of clarity. It's not easy. It requires courage. But the alternative is to stay in the cave, watching shadows on the wall and calling it life. The journey starts with one question, the one we asked earlier. What is one thing you might be wrong about? Don't just think it. Write it down. Put it in the comments. Let's create a community of truth seekers right here. If this video challenged you, if it made you uncomfortable, if it sparked something in you, good. That's the point. Like this video to send it to more people who need to hear it. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because we are going deeper down this rabbit hole every single week. And finally, share this video with one person who you know is craving depth over distraction. Let's build a life we don't need to escape from. Start asking better questions. I'll see you in the next one.